Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Hope you guys are doing well. This is your reading for the second half of December from the 16th through the 31st. General reading, as always guys, it won't resonate with every single person. So please do take from it what makes sense for you, release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box. And of course, I will include a link to all of the creators and decks that you see here today, Capricorn. So we're taking a look at issues and confessions. What is your person thinking about you and the connection at this time? These are the three decks that we will be using to start things off with for your focus messages, Capricorn. So these first two decks are by Fire Witch Tarot. This is her issues deck, and then we'll go ahead and grab a message from What's Brewing, Spilling the Beans deck, and this is my self-created one, the X Oracle. All right, Capricorn, so let's get started here and see where this goes. And as always, cross-watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in are certainly welcome. So let's get going. Let's see where this goes for you, Capricorn. Angels and spirit guides, please. What is your first focus message? All right, I'm guided to this card. Betrayal. Turned their back on you. Constant fuck-ups. Asshole. That is what it says, okay? So if that is what you've dealt with, Capricorn, then those are some major issues and challenges that you have encountered. This could be past energies as well if that's not what you're currently dealing with right now, okay? But that is what's presenting itself here as your first focus message for this reading. Okay, so let's add to this and get a message from the What's Brewing deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. Second half of December, and for those celebrating birthdays, a very happy birthday, guys. I hope it's something that's wonderful despite the pandemic and everything else that we're dealing with right now. You know, it's been very difficult for people celebrating birthdays. It's just definitely been a year that's unlike any other. But nevertheless, I do hope that it's absolutely amazing and wonderful for you. All right, let's grab one. Aligning yourself with the universe. Okay, so that's a great message. Sometimes when we experience something as painful as betrayal, we have to take it upon ourselves to find our way once again, you know, and aligning yourself with the universe is a great step to take. All right, so let's grab your third focus message here. Sometimes, you know, we forget to put ourselves first on our priority list in relationships. So that card is meant for you. Time to put yourself first, Capricorn. Okay, grabbing this card here. We're perfect for each other and you know it. That's interesting, you know, because if they betrayed you, obviously they didn't know that you guys were perfect for each other, but maybe this is a realization of theirs once you guys went your separate ways. Okay, so we'll see, of course, why that is presenting itself here. So let's go ahead and add some additional insight. Capricorn, this is the Fire and Ice Lenormand deck by Angelic Revelation 144. So let's add to this. Let's see what else needs to come through. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. So one of the issues is that you have been dealing with betrayal. Somebody turned their back on you. They broke the trust in the relationship. And as it says right there, plain and simple, they were a constant fuck up and an asshole, as it says. Yeah, they were just really not good. This could have been past relationships, as I've mentioned. Maybe you've moved on from somebody like that. We have cross. Heavy burdens. Surrendering to the divine and redemption. Which I kind of feel. makes sense considering we've got this very challenging issue right here. And those of you who dealt with that, as it says here, aligning yourself with the universe. And in order to do that, you do have to lay down the heavy burdens that you have been carrying when it comes to experiences like this. Sometimes you just got to surrender and allow the universe to take you where you need to go next. Trust in a higher power. We have mask, roles, projecting emotions or hiding them. You've already dealt with that. You've already been dealing with somebody who was wearing a mask, to where maybe you weren't even sure who you were dealing with after a while because they were perhaps very deceptive, or they were lying to you, keeping secrets, or because of this mask they're putting on a facade, you didn't even know who you were dealing with after a while. What else for Capricorn, please? Second half of December. We have dice, risk and gamble, future change, taking a leap of faith. I kind of feel that, for those of you taking control of your own life, putting yourself first on your priority list, as I've mentioned. And when we go through something very painful in our life and in our relationships, it's very difficult for us to see, where will the future take me? If I leave this person, if I leave this situation, where will I end up? Will I end up in something worse, or am I actually going to finally be able to find happiness? But you don't know that unless you take that leap of faith. Sometimes finding your own happiness, someone that can be perfect for you, it is a risk. But it's better than sticking around in a situation where someone is not being truthful with you, they're wearing a mask, they've betrayed you, there were trust issues. Mountain. Facing obstacles and challenges to rise and evolve, yes. And you have to have faith that you will evolve, that you will get to a point in your life where things will be better from where you've been. You've already faced the obstacles, or maybe you're in the thick of things right now, if that's something that you relate to. But this is letting you know that despite where you're at, you will rise above and you will evolve from the person that you are right now. Look at this. We've got feminine. So my divine feminines, it could be you who is going through this journey right now, and it has not been easy. And there might have even been a point in time where you felt that your masculine was the perfect one for you, but that might not have been the case. Look at this. We have soulmate. Past life, love, connection, soulmates, or twin ray. So what I'm feeling here, Capricorn, for those of you who relate to this, especially those who relate to the feminine energy, once you detach from a situation where somebody betrayed you or hurt you, broke your heart, once you detach from that situation, this is where you're headed, towards this ascension where you can find your ideal mate. And then we have stars. The star card in tarot is amazing because it gives you hope. In this particular deck, it does say divine guidance, healing, and inspiration. So in order to get past these struggles and obstacles, you just have to go through the journey. You have to go through that healing process. The stars will align for you, Capricorn, so that you can find the right one for you. And sometimes it's very difficult to move on when we perceive someone to be our ideal mate and that ends up not being the case. So let's add to this. This is the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. What else do we need to know for the second half of December? I miss you. Either you're missing someone that you're focused on for this reading, or they're missing you. And you know, sometimes even though we know someone isn't good for us, if we're still holding on to the love, if you still have space in your heart to where you're missing them and thinking about them, that's a part of your journey as well. You know, your heart, you can't tell it to stop loving. It feels what it feels. So you have to be true to yourself and what you're feeling, because that as well is what's going to help align you with the universe and the universe's intentions as to where you're meant to go next. It's okay to miss someone, but it's not okay to have them betray you or to hurt you. Look at this. We have I love you. My only concern with that here, Capricorn, is it's falling right below this mask card. So the person that you might be missing might have really portrayed themselves to be one way with you, and they're not being real. You know, if they're wearing a mask, the version of this person that you ended up meeting or being in a relationship with, they weren't being real with you. So if they did tell you I love you, were they really coming from a place of authenticity? And if they were not, perhaps that's why they betrayed you. Because these words, as beautiful as they are, can be misused. Were they just saying these things to you to make you believe that they truly did love you, that they were truly invested in the partnership? And then when you least expected it, they betrayed you and hurt you? So just be mindful of who it is that you are directing your energies towards, Capricorn. And again, you can't force your heart to not love someone, but do they deserve that love is the question. There is somebody out there who absolutely does deserve that love, and you deserve to find it as well. But sometimes the first thing that you need to do is to lay down the heavy burdens and surrender to the divine, as it says. Your angel guides, your spirit guides know where to direct you. So trust in the universe and where you're being directed. There is somebody out there that you will connect with on a soul level. And of course, the person that you're focused on for this reading, you did connect on that soul level. But if they betrayed you, if they hurt you, if they backstabbed you, if they cheated on you, if there were infidelities there, you have to be mindful of all of those things and empower yourself to know when it's time to climb this mountain, to claim that ascension for yourself if they're unable to come towards you as a better version, somebody who's not going to hurt you, somebody who is trustworthy, somebody who isn't going to betray you. But clearly someone was unfaithful here. That is being communicated here. So for some of you guys, yes, you have dealt with this. And it was painful. Look at this. We have spy falling right below feminine. Okay, so it could be a masculine who is spying on the feminine here. Especially my feminines, if you have detached from this person who hurt you and they're keeping tabs on you somehow. They're also losing sleep over this, that you guys are not together, or maybe knowing that you're in a much better place in your life once you did decide to take control of your life and go in a different direction, away from someone who just was not trustworthy. And as it says, you know, they were one constant fuck up, one right after the other. And maybe you gave them chance after chance after chance, and they kept messing up. And once you took control of your life, or hopefully you're on the road to doing that, Capricorn, maybe they've got a lot of regrets. They're staying up late at night wondering, you know, I really messed this one up, you know? So they could have some major regrets over the fact that they lost you. Now, some of these messages here, it can be reversed for some of you. Okay, so take it that way if it makes sense. Look at this. We have yes, followed by twin flame. Okay, so not only do we have the reference to soulmates here, but this does say twin ray right there. Whether you identify more with a soulmate or a twin ray, twin flame connection, they're both represented here. And maybe some of you were wondering, it's like, is this person my soulmate or my twin flame? Well, we've got a yes answer right here. Now, when it comes to soulmates, you can have more than one soulmate. But, you know, you can only have one twin flame. And if they want to be a part of your life, they have to be truthful. They have to take this mask off. They can't be unfaithful to you if they want to be a part of your life long term. And then we've got this celebration card right here. I mean, we are in the holiday season. Lots of cause to celebrate. For some of you, it could be a birthday celebration. This to me represents the energy of the Two of Cups, which is unity, which is a very special bond and connection between two people. A very special partnership. You guys had that at one point in time, but they betrayed you is what's presenting itself here. They were unfaithful. So for some of you guys, maybe your person has now realized that they messed up. They want you back. They're going to have to work their way back into your life. It's totally up to you, Capricorn, if you allow that. Totally up to you, okay? So let's take a look and see what else we can uncover here. What else can we uncover here? So let's grab some tarot, guys. This is my newest deck. It's called the Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. And I'll hold it up to the camera. It does say tarot with a twist. And the twist here is that it's a huge deck. And the reason why that is because it contains the original 78 cards that you would find in any tarot deck. But I've also included new court cards as well as additional oracle messages in this deck. So there's about 117 cards here. Pretty massive deck here. So if you're interested in this one as well as all of the other creators and decks that you see here, Capricorn, that is all linked down below. So let's grab some additional insight here, guys. Let's see where else this is going to go for you. Okay. We've got the Judgment card coming through here. So this is an awakening right here. I do feel that for some of you guys when it comes to your person. Redemption, reincarnation, a transition when it comes to this partnership. They want reconciliation, Capricorn. They want your forgiveness. They want to make amends. They want to come forward, perhaps with an apology. Because when you guys went your separate ways, more than likely they had a lot of time on their hands. And so they had to self-reflect. They had to take a look at themselves in the mirror. And if they looked at themselves in the mirror and they know and acknowledge that they were wearing this mask with you and that they were not being truthful, well, Judgment Day is here. It's time to face the truth. They want you back. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Cups is water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you. So there's a reunion that's possible. Someone's coming back into your life because they make you happy. You guys made each other happy. But I have a feeling part of the issue here is that there could have been infidelities, trust issues, betrayals, as it says there. Can you forgive that? Can you get past it? Because this person, Capricorn, that you're focused on for this reading, you love them. Okay? We already have the I love you card right here. So I do feel for some of you guys You miss this person and you love them. You still feel the soul connection here, despite where you guys are at on this journey. Harmony can be restored in the partnership. Those stars can still align, okay? This can result in marriage. This is a soulmate card right here. And for some of you, we do have the twin flame card. We've got the Fool. Look at this, followed by the Magician. So the Fool is all about taking that leap of faith. And isn't it interesting how it's falling right below this dice card? And it even says it here. Risk and gamble, future change, taking a leap of faith. And here you are with the Fool's energy. So if you want to take a gamble on this person, or if they want to take a gamble on you, because it could go either way, there is a new beginning that is possible here. And with the Magician right next to that, it's pretty amazing because this is manifestation of one's ideal partner in this lifetime. It is a rekindled partnership. The only caveat to the Magician is that you've got to be mindful of bringing someone back into your life who was dishonest, who wore a mask, who lied, who kept secrets, who cheated. Okay, if they haven't changed their ways, you need to be aware. Because it can still represent a very positive outcome here between the two of you. It's just that, you know, if there are any red flags, address it and be mindful of that. So my feminines, and it's interesting that the Duchess of Earth, this is one of the new court cards in this deck, falling right below the feminine card. And this is divine feminine energy from the Duchess of Earth, specifically Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is a Capricorn reading. So my feminines, perhaps this is you right here. It is in the upright. So you are, or tend to be, a social butterfly. You are very popular with your friends, with the people that matter most in your life. You are known for your very expressive eyes. You're very attractive, beautiful, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. You're able to enjoy life's luxuries, be able to provide for yourself. Some of you could be very soft-spoken. You're known for having a very beautiful smile. As a spouse, in the role of a wife in a partnership, you're loyal. As a mother figure, as a parent, you are looked upon as a best friend. So if you do have children, they see you as a best friend. Somebody that they enjoy spending time with. If you do have children. This could also be future energies for some of you. Of what you can attract into your life. Some of you might be interested in a feminine who is also a fellow earth sign. Okay? And then we've got the Two of Pentacles here. So more earth energy, more of your own energy here, Capricorn. So if it was you that was juggling other options, if it was you, for example, that you betrayed your person, then you know what it is that you need to do to be able to fix this. If it was you that was on the receiving end of that juggling and the mask and somebody who betrayed you, then they're going to have to come towards you to make amends and ask for your forgiveness. You have definitely experienced the ups and downs of a partnership here. It has not been easy whatsoever. And it's time to bring things back into balance here. Set your own priorities in your life in the meantime. And as it says right here, aligning yourself with the universe. So allow the universe to work on your behalf. Let's grab one more. One more card for Capricorn here. And we have the Baroness of Air. So some of my feminines that are tuning in, some of you might have air in your chart, or you are an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So this is someone who could be an entrepreneur, a fun-loving individual, very sensual lover, someone who's smart and sassy, somebody who enjoys a great conversation. You're the life of the party. You are in the role of a wife. You would be very faithful and a very lenient parent. Okay, so this could either be your role as of right now, or this is what you could attract into your life. So we've got a couple of feminine energies coming through here. So, you know, take whichever one of these makes sense for your situation. But there is a potential for a new beginning here and a reconciliation to be able to rekindle the partnership here between the two of you. That is what's presenting itself here. You can have that 10 of Cups, the ultimate happiness between the two of you. But first, you got to overcome these obstacles that you have to deal with first in order to not have any issues or red flags following you around as you guys explore what the future might have in store for the two of you. So let's go ahead and grab some dialogue here. This is my Thinking Man Oracle deck, the Volume 2 version. So let's take a look and see what the masculine would like to say to the feminine here. Angels and spirit guides, please. For a Capricorn, there we are. Look at that. Let me be your Prince Charming. Since you've left, I've forgotten what making love feels like. Since you've left, I've tried to move on, but my body knows the difference between making love and just having sex. So for some of you, your masculine could have certainly moved on to other people, or they betrayed you, my feminines, as a result of moving on to other relationships. But it just isn't the same. It could not match up to what you guys had. Certainly in the intimacy, the physical connection. I crave you every moment of every second of every minute of every day. This masculine craves you, my feminine, wants you in his life. I'm saying his and him, but it can be for female energies as well. So, you know, take it for how it resonates. It is just energy, so it can be male or female. Losing you is the single most heartbreaking thing that has shattered me beyond repair. So for some of you, the feminine ended up leaving the masculine as a result of a masculine betraying the feminine, hurting the feminine. Every time I hear your name, it stops me in my tracks. It leaves me shaken, and I have to remind myself that it's over because of me. So for some of you guys, your masculine is finally acknowledging that it was because of their actions that things ended. Maybe they weren't able to bring themselves to admit that before. Okay, so let's go ahead and allow the Divine Feminine to respond. So this is my Woman's Intuition Oracle deck. So Capricorn, let's go ahead and see from the Divine Feminine perspective what needs to come through here. Okay. All right, feminines, what do you want to say to your masculine? We've got please stay. Okay. And I mean, clearly, they want to return. And this could have also been a part of the issue that you wanted your masculine to stay, but they ended up betraying the connection and ended up leaving thinking they could find a better elsewhere with somebody else. But with a potential for a reconciliation and a rekindled partnership, clearly they didn't find what it was that they were looking for outside of the relationship. And this could even be you, my feminine, saying this. We're perfect for each other and you know it. Maybe you even said that to your masculine. It's like, if you're hoping to find your perfect match out there, I'm it. Your search is over. All right, what else for the feminine here? Look at this. Okay, you and me, we're not perfect, but we're perfect together. Do you see that? I was just saying that. So yeah, for some of you, my feminines, it is you that might have expressed this to your masculine. It's like, look, we're perfect for each other, and you know it. And you're reiterating that right here. Wow. They had perfect, but maybe they didn't appreciate it when they had it. You can run, you can roam, but only I will feel like home. Exactly. You might have been dealing with a masculine who was a runner. They didn't want to be tied down. They didn't want to commit. They wanted to explore their options in love and romance. But only you, my feminines, will feel like home to this masculine. Our future children are waiting, so let's make love. So yeah, going back to the Baroness of Air, as well as the Duchess of Earth. Two mother figures here. So if you guys don't actually have kids together, you want them in the future and really wanting to bring things back together. And we've got good girls can be badass too, you know, and you might have experienced some major heartbreak here, my feminines. And it really switched things up for you to where you realized it's like, yeah, you know, I could be a good girl, but I'm not going to let you take advantage of me. You could be badass as well. You're not going to put up with your masculine's nonsense. And last message, I love you. I want you. I need you. So maybe you're both telling each other that you love each other. This could be from the masculine right here. I love you. And this could be from you, my feminines. I love you. I want you. I need you. So I'm actually feeling here that you guys might be on the same page here. Finally, there was a point in time where you guys might not have been on the same page or had the same vision as to what it was that you wanted in this partnership. But I feel there's been a shift here. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some additional insight from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. So let's see, what else? Angels and Spirit Guides, please. For Capricorn, what else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know for the second half of December? We have more. I was sure what we had wasn't the love I was looking for, that it was something that I could find with someone else who could offer me more. More love, more sex, more of everything I was looking for. Someone who had more, wanted me more, needed me more. Now there's nothing more I want than to come back to the someone who had it all to begin with. You. Is it too late? You see, they want to come back to you, Capricorn. Lessons. Look at this. Followed by ascension. And then we have hope. So lessons. Sometimes love puts you where you need to be. Sometimes it derails you and saves you from what you thought you wanted. Because there's someone better, taking you down broken roads, teaching you lessons that need to be learned. And sometimes it brings you back to the beginning, that first love, because that is where you belong after all. So whatever lesson you are meant to learn on this journey, Capricorn, because everyone's journey is different. For some of you, through this reconciliation, you're going to be brought back to the very beginning of your journey where you were meant to be after all, to reconnect with a lost love. And for others, you're just meant to go in a very different direction so that you yourself can have your ascension in your own life to find the happiness that you deserve. So I love how we have this ascension card right here, because through this mountain card right here, facing obstacles and challenges to rise and evolve, picking up very much off of the energy of this ascension card. We've hit rock bottom. We have nowhere to go but up. We've already been through the storm, the hard times, the gut-wrenching conversations, The reality of this is that we still love each other. Let's get back into our divine alignment. I'm ready to experience the highest level of unconditional love with you. Let's do this. Exactly. You can have ascension if you guys can get onto the same page truly and want the same things. There's only one way to go, which is up. You guys have already hit rock bottom. And then we have hope. We all know what it feels like to be disappointed, heartbroken, left empty by promises that remain unkept. Then one day life hands you a glimmer of hope that you're not meant to live this life disappointed, heartbroken, and empty. It never feels like it at the time, but the journey is always worth it. And sometimes the journey can be very painful, but the end result is leading you down a road where you can find your ultimate happiness. And with this 10 of Cups right here, it's totally possible, Capricorn, that you can have your happily ever after moment with the one that you want to be with. You know, it's totally possible. All right, guys, so let's add some additional insight from the Lover's Oracle deck here. For Capricorn, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So there's a lot of love here between the two of you. There really is. The next message, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. You see that, Capricorn? You've got a lot of love coming your way very soon. I have a feeling that you will either hear from them, they will reach out to you, or life will find a way to bring you guys back together. And yes, forgiveness is so needed. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. And if you want your reality to still be with the one that you love, the person that you care for and are focused on for this reading, you both have to come to a point where you can be open to forgiveness and let the past go. Because the past carries a lot of baggage and it carries a lot of painful memories. If you guys can overcome that and come to a place of forgiveness, then you can have your ascension to find the happiness that you're looking for in each other. Okay, so let's wrap this up, guys, with some final guidance from the Universal Heart Oracle guidance from Spirit, your guardian angels, and ancestors. Another deck by Angelic, Revelation 144. So we'll grab one or two cards from here. Probably two. Angels and Spirit guides, please, for Capricorn, wrapping things up for this reading. This may or may not pertain to your love life, but just some final guidance from the angels. This is a time of profound transformation in your life. Your spirit guides want you to know that your beliefs may be challenged shortly. What you thought was your path may not be so clear. There are many twists and turns on this journey. Be open to new possibilities. Don't fight the changes. This is all part of your spiritual growth. Connect with other like-minded souls to support and encourage you. That's a great message. So for Capricorn, there's a lot of changes and transformations that could carry you forward into the new year. So welcome that in. Bottom of the deck, look at that. We've got happier times. Happier times await you as a doorway to new opportunities, as doorways to new opportunities begin to open. Pay attention to the tangible signs you are being shown to guide you on the path that is for your highest good. You will connect with new people who help you to expand your horizons and encourage you creatively. So both really insightful, positive messages here, Capricorn, to wrap this reading up. And you do have happier times that are going to be coming in for you. And for the majority, I really do feel that that will include your person, whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading. They want to return. They want to come back. They want forgiveness. They want to move on from the past. And if that's how you're feeling as well, Capricorn, then this can culminate in a very happy outcome here. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. I do hope whatever part of this reading made sense for you and offered you the guidance that you were looking for, that it helps you out right now. And if you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much, and I will see you next time.